plan your practice. So write out exactly which parts you want to do, which sections, which highlights. I suggest all the highlights. Figures, pattern changes, transitions. You need to pick out the most important parts that your team is going to do, and you need to write those on a sheet so everybody is clear what's going to happen. How many times are you going to do those parts? Who's going to count for it? Is it somebody is going to count the above water stuff and somebody else is going to count the underwater stuff? Where is that part going to end? Also, what count is the section going to start on? I find often we waste a lot of time in our practice warm-up trying to figure out what count the section actually starts on. If it was on your piece of paper, you would already know exactly what to do. Hopefully your swimmers have already read the sheet, so they also are aware of when this happens. Practice your plan. So take that plan that you've just created and the week before your competition, practice it. Figure out where you need to get your swimmers to move more quickly through. Maybe you've over-planned. Maybe there's something else you wanted to add into there. Making sure that the swimmers know where the counts are and they can move seamlessly from one transition to the next. The more you practice it, you'll actually find that you'll be able to practice more things in your competition warm-up, preparing your swimmers even more for competition. I'm sure you've all been there or seen the team that is mad at their coach, the coach is mad at their swimmer. The purpose for that warm-up is to get the swimmers in their ideal performance state. So we need to make sure swimmers are feeling really good and are getting warmed up. We don't want to create a really toxic environment before they swim. We don't want people to think about how angry they are with their coach before they swim. Right? So let's practice those plans and figure everything out before you get to an even more stressful environment like a competition. A very important part of the competition warm-up is how you coach your athletes. We are still building their ideal performance state, and that includes their mental performance state. We want to be coaching them so they believe that they're going to have a great swim. We want them to be focusing on the things that they do well and that they're capable of doing things well. When they have things that they're consistently doing well at practice, but for some reason at the competition warm-up they're not, I would coach those things. The things that are inconsistent at practice and still inconsistent at the competition, I don't tend to focus on that a lot because you know what? If they get it at competition, it'll be purely luck. It has nothing to do with consistency and training at that point, okay? And remember, most of all, have fun, right? The reason you joined Synchro in the first place was because you fell in love with something. So channel that love for Synchro and you show it off when you swim this weekend. Good luck, everybody.